NRG Stadium. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Tennessee Titans and the Houston Texans. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go from Houston.
Why you all in my face? Taking up all of my space. You should get out of my way. You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do it all anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way. Out of my way. Out of my way. I got too many days.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, they'll throw to get this one started. Quick throw here is complete. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication.
And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Titans. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. Now the try for an extra point. The kick is good. And the Titans are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead. $7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Let's go now.
Here's a first carry for their running back. Down the sideline, past the 45. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. So a big one there to start the drive. 37 yards.
Bikes. Here we go. Check.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
The kick is good. That ties the game at 7.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. A safe kick taken at the 5. And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Hold the ready. Ready.
Now, faking the give. There's Okonkwo open left side. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Now a give up the middle, and he'll take this to about the 46-yard line. Kalen Bullock there on the tackle.
Brings up second and 5 at the 46-yard line.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Get it.
He'll look to throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he won't get away. Good overhead tackle there to get him down behind the line.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league, and it results in a negative play.
Ready.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game? They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and they have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That one is caught by Collins.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Here we go. Trap to 60. Trap 60. Trap 60.
He'll drop to throw. This one complete right side. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down for Houston.
Let's go. Cougar 19. Ready.
Back to throw. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
And what a nice job there, getting his feet down on the sideline to secure his first catch of the game. They need to continue to find ways to get him involved, however the opportunity presents.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 3.
Come on. Set.
They'll look to throw again. Quick throw, taken in. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Go. 60 Eagles.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
Ready. Go.
They'll stay on the ground. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Second and 10.
19 tight. 19 tight. 70 Timberwolves.
They'll look to throw. Trying the right side. Taken in by Collins. And he's out of bounds. Gain of about 10, so that'll help as they get set to face a third down.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Can they keep this drive rolling? Here is 3rd and inches.
Ready. Ready.
They'll run the sneak. And he is going to have a Texans first down. He's the first glance. They'll spot the football just beyond the marker, and they convert on 3rd and inches.
Here we go. Set. 70 Lions. Hup.
Handoff here, up the middle, and to be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. It's Texans football. Quarter number 2 begins as they go to work on 1st and goal.
Get it. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Get it.
They'll try to run this one in. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
This defense is able to get the hold here on first down, Mike, but they might have to do it 3 more times. I think if I'm this offense, I'm saying this is 4 down territory. I've got 3 more shots to gain 1 yard. Here you go.
Ready, ready.
Here's a toss as they look to run, and he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. 18, 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Hut, hut.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal.
You could tell that this defense was ready for this exact play call. They know that they're going to give their quarterback a chance both through the air and on the ground with his legs. They do a nice job stopping him short of the goal line to force 4th down.
The Texans going to turn things over to their field goal unit. This about as short as you can get. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Texans will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
Okay, ready?
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game.
A big hole. receive. That his second touchdown of the game. Numbers 11 and 12 on the season. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready.
They'll begin here on the ground. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Throwing now from the gun. That's over the middle and caught by Collins. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down. Coming up.
Makes it third and 3.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get to the backfield and bring him down.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free.
16-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Cowboy 80.
Drive will start on the ground. Oh, and he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Here's a second and 12.
Come on, come on. Hey. Don't be lying.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
It is third and long.
Check, Bobcat. 3. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 18, Pioneer. Mustang 19.
Oh, he just does beat the play clock as he'll set up to throw. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. A big one there on third down. Good for 26 yards.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball, Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like we might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Two minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back from Houston in a moment.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60. Cowboy 80. Check out.
Now give on the ground. He makes one man miss, but stopped quickly as they hold him to a gain of 1.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Here's a 3rd and 10. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Warriors 70. Let's go. Bronco 80. Cut 19. Cut 19. Hey, check that, check that. Street, street. Put.
Downfield, got him, and he's got him. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
At the 25-yard line.
Check, 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 check. Ready, ready.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Short one there to Okonkwo.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19. Ready.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their 2nd, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. Looking to keep a promising drive alive. It is 3rd and a yard.
70 Timberwolves.
And that is incomplete.
And the defense knew they had to be ready for anything here on 3rd and short. They decided to put the ball in the air, and they might have been better off keeping that ball on the ground because that defense was ready for it, and they were all over it.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down.
19 Tigers.
The Titans will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Only need a yard, and it's 4th down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Got his man at the 6. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. And it's such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game. And they're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points.
Ready.
Back to the air one more time. To the end zone. It's intercepted. And the Texans are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Nineteen tight. Ready. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A throw right side, pulled in by Noel. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
They'll throw out of the gun. Now a deep ball here for Collins. He's got it! And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. It's a huge play in a tight ball game. 55 yards on the game.
7-yard line.
And he'll spike it to stop the clock. And now, if they choose, have a chance for a long field goal here before the break. The Texans going to turn things over to their field goal unit. This one from 54 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Texans are back within a point. It's 14-13. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A one-point game as quarter 3 begins. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
11, Panther 11, Bronco 80. Ready, ready.
He'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Defensively.
70 Timberwolves. Mustang 19. Dragon 60. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready.
Forced out wide. There's to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10.
Rig. Buffalo 18. Cup 19. Cup 19. Go.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down.
They're on the 47-yard line.
Let's go. Ready.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's caught! And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line.
Got it. Ready.
First down.
19, 18.
Gain of 31 yards.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Come on. Set.
Now, faking the give. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
70 lock. Check. 18, Pioneer.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. They put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
The kick is perfect, right down the middle. And the Titans will extend their third quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 2. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
Two. 19, 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. The throw here is complete. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Up the middle they go. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
They'll stick with him again. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Here's third down and a few inches.
Go.
They'll try to sneak it here. And he is going to have a Texans first down. At least it appears that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
I don't want to take anything away from the quarterback here, Mike. He did a nice job picking up that first down. But this play is won or lost by the big guys up front. They're the ones who need to get off the snap on time, get leverage on the defender, and create the space needed for the quarterback to pick up his first down.
They're going to work this down inside the 45. It'll be a pickup of 10. It's good for a Texans first down.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL? And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
Cowboy 80. 70 Timberwolves.
They'll try the right side this time. Not much happening there. Just a short gain.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line.
Let's go now. 70.
Now this time they'll look to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. Now he's loose down the right sideline. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Texans. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice. But it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
The extra point is good. And the Texans go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3.
17.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Whoa. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
Ready. Ready. 18 Cardinal.
He'll drop to throw. There's Okonkwo open left side. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds.
Really nice job there defensively, playing the integrity of that zone defense so well. Anytime an offense is running these crossing routes or these underneath drag routes, they're trying to cause confusion with the underneath zone defenders. In this case, they all stuck to their reads, they all played their responsibilities, and they're not able to pick up any additional yards after the catch.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
Here we go, here we go. Press all 80. Back to 60, back to 60. Ready, ready.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2.
Ready, ready. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Hey. Warriors 70. Go.
Back to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
You know, Mike, I really like this game plan, right? The strategy on 3rd and short so often is, okay, just get enough for the first down. If you decide to air it out, everything short, get a fresh set of downs. They're saying the defense is going to pack it in close. They're protecting the sticks. So let's just throw it over their head and try to go for a big play.
Now a run on first down. And he will not be able to turn upfield. He'll drop him behind the line.
Well, the defense gets a rare win. We've seen this ball carrier have his way on the ground pretty much all day today, Mike, and give credit to the defense. They were able to get back in the backfield with some penetration and bring them down for a loss.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Let's go. Ready.
They'll look to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. He's into the clear again. And he's got another one. Touchdown Titans. His big game continues. His 3rd touchdown of this one. Numbers 11, 12, and 13 on the year. The extra point is good. And the Titans have taken a 4-point advantage. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready. 60, flanking, 18. Ready.
Not much there. Maybe a yard.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8.
Get it. Cougar 19. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
Cowboy 80. 19 Lions.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. The Texans getting all set to punt. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. A nice return there. The offense not to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20.
Ready.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, pitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
70. Panther 11. Panther.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Down the field, he's got his tight end Okonkwo. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Here comes 2nd and 4.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready, right?
He'll swing this one out wide to his running back.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Ready. Go.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And he'll be taken down, but good enough to keep this drive going. It's a 1st down.
And at this stage of the game, every 1st down gets them one step closer to being able to finish this one out. This defense has to find a way to get off the field. They have to get the ball back to their offense to give them a chance.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Ready. Bronco 80. Cougar 19. Ready.
To the ground. He'll get it again. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Tennessee. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon.
The kicker on for the point.
Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Here's 1st and 10.
Warrior 7. Get it. Ready.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Flush to his right. He's going to take a shot down the field. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
You ready? Spin, get spin. 60 Mavericks.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. Big play in the game right here. It's 3rd down. Headed left, buying time. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played?
And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Houston.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Now a big spot here for the Texans as they'll try for 2.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll drop to throw, moving to his right. That's going to wind up incomplete. They try for 2, and it does not pan out.
Texans 26.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They're trying to pit him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
They're on the 31-yard line.
Viking 18. Cowboy 80. Panther 60. Panther 60.
It's 1st down, and they'll run. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Here we go. Start. Cowboy 80. Go.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their 2nd. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
And good, hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here. And They'll get together prior to the second down play.
Ready, set. Here we go. Ready.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 3.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down.
Let's go now. Viking, 8-6. Ready.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here, and that is incomplete.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
So now, a big spot coming here. This to stretch the lead to a touchdown. This one has plenty of leg, and it is good. A big 3 points as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
And you talk about having confidence in your kicker, Mike. I mean, to send him out there to kick from midfield, and what does he do? He repays you with that confidence with a 60-yard field goal. I mean, that was something else.
The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Come on, set. County Lions. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. We'll try and set up the tight end screen. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down.
Anytime you have a running back like this, it's more about just how many ways can you get the ball in his hand. He's had a great game today so far on the ground. Now they're starting to find ways to get him the ball through the air, and that is a handful for any defense.
Cougar 19. 18, Pioneer. Mustang 19. Dragon 60.
He'll look to throw. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. This one's good for a 1st down. Final minute, no timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. He'll get up and spike it here inside of a half-minute remaining. Here's 2nd down.
Ready. 19, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 79 Broncos. Warriors 70.
They'll throw out of the gun. Now a deep ball here for Collins. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Ready. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Buffalo 18. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready, ready.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Panther 11, Cowboy 80. Let's go.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And it is caught, but he's out of bounds. Would have been the first down, but he could not stay in. As a result, they're going to turn this over on down. So that is what you want. I know sometimes it takes time, but they do get it right, and this call will stand. Victory formation, defense powerless to stop, and that should just about do it. So this one, a win for the visiting Titans. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable, and they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the